What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, first thing I gotta say before I get into this video is this. How you guys doing? How's life treating you? Is life treating you well? I hope it is, man, because this pandemic is rough. Everything done went to shit, and yeah, everybody's gonna have to be playing catch up. But besides that, I hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic. I hope that you guys, are, staying sane, wearing your mask, washing your hands, making sure, the social distancing, all that stuff, 6 feet away from each other, that kind of stuff. I mean, the only way we can get through this and get all this stuff back to normal is if we just follow the guidelines and the rules. And I mean, to all that I can say is just follow the rules, guys. When it comes down to the CDC, at the beginning, I wasn't following the rules. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna front. I wasn't really trying to wear no mask. I wasn't trying to do any of this dumb shit. But as time went on and I started to see numbers spike, started to see it affect a lot of people in ways that I never thought it would affect them, I had to be like, all right, man, this ain't no game. We need to step back and we need to figure out what we're doing here. We need to figure out what the CDC is telling us and just go off of that. So, I mean, it's not that hard to wear your mask, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, like, if you're going to sit there and cry and bitch and moan about it, then don't leave your house. You got two options. Don't leave your house, or you leave your house and wear a mask. It's one of the two. Because at the end of the day, it's protecting you at the end of the day. Some people are really trying to be scientific and be logical and try to duck and dodge around it. I'm just like, here, I don't want people in my fucking face about this stuff. So I'm going to wear this mask so y'all can leave me the hell alone. Just being 100 with y'all. So, and on top of that too, just think about the people that you live with that, have like cancer or lupus or any type of underlying diseases that, gives them a weak immune system. Think about them. I always think about my mom. She has lupus. So I always got to think about her when I go out. Like, let me put this mask on. Let me not try to be around as many people. Let me wash my hands and all my stuff, all that stuff. Let me wash myself. So you just got to be, cautious of what you're doing. Now, this ain't no COVID, PSA video. I'm sorry that's how I started off the video. It's just minor stuff. I'm just saying I want all y'all to be protected. I want all y'all to be healthy. I want all y'all to live happily and, live your best life, as Cardi B be saying, do what you got to do. But at the same time, man, think about other people around y'all. It's being selfish if you just be like, fuck everybody else, ain't wearing no mask. Like, nah, man, think about others, because these other people might not be thinking about that when you're around. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be, considerate when it comes down to other people and their health and well-being. But since I'm done with that, so I decided schedule. I got to make a schedule. I finally made a schedule. And I know if you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, y'all know I did have a schedule for all my stuff and I keep changing it. I'm just trying to find out what's best for me, what's best for, my channel, what's good for me and all the other stuff that I do. And from here on out, guys, until another change comes, which there could be another one later on down the line, later on this year, I will be uploading stuff from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I'll put it in my little bio thing in here and probably on Twitter and also on Instagram. I'll put it on there. But mainly those are going to be the days. Mainly Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because those are my actually legit off days. But if I can get something out on Friday, I'll get something out on Friday for y'all. But not just that, I have thought about it. I still have a Twitch. It's pretty much gathering dust at the moment. But I do see myself streaming on Twitch later on this year. I'm going to try to set that up for y'all. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be off the PlayStation first, because it's kind of easy for me to do it off the PlayStation. But as I get more, currency or money, I would do it off the Switch. Because I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition like it's going out of style. Like, it's really good. I love video games like that. I love RPGs. But with Twitch, yeah, I can see myself doing Twitch again. I tried to do it one time. If you go on there and you find it, I think the last game I tried to stream on there was WWE 2K18, if my memory serves me correctly. And that was off of my Xbox. So that's the plan right there. Schedule Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Trying to get the Twitch thing back up. Also, we are going to finish up the Better Not Be Trash series, because Cyberpunk, there's a lot. I think Cyberpunk is going to be the only game that I know that I had that I'm covering that's gonna have more than 3 episodes, because there's a lot to cover with that. And that game coming out in November. I'm working on the Isles of Armor DLC. It's not gonna be a long video because the DLC wasn't long, but I will, briefly talk about it in this video. But the full breakdown will be in this video that's coming out on Monday. But the Isles of Armor was short, y'all. It was real short. So be expecting that video to be short, just flat out. I mean, I wasn't disappointed, but at the same time, I was disappointed because I expected more out of it. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Pokemon stuff, actually. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of Pokemon stuff after this after the Isles of Armor video, because I don't want to be like all the other PokeTubers who out here covering leaks. I don't do leaks. Even though I did one for Injustice and Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat one, the Aftermath one, technically that was true because it actually did come out. We actually did get Aftermath. So technically that Mortal Kombat video that was a leak, that leak video, technically was true shit. So, and the Injustice one, that was too good to pass up, man. I had to talk about that. That was too good to pass up. But leaks, I just don't do them. Like I say it every time we talk about stuff. I don't do leaks because the fact of the matter is I see these YouTubers who talk about the leaks, and then when it's time for these leaks to be either be true or not true, they end up not being true. Like the whole Pokemon Presents thing, that right there was hilarious to me, because a lot of YouTubers got called out about it, even though they do say at the beginning of their videos, take this with a grain of salt. It's a leak, it's a rumor, believe what you want to believe, all that stuff. So technically these YouTubers aren't really wrong, but at the same time they're wrong. And I wish they would stop doing that, because every time I get on YouTube, it's always new rumors for Pokemon Let's Go Johto or Diamond and Pearl remakes. And the one thing I gotta say about that is, just because a company had a formula back in the day, y'all act like they can't go and take a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, everybody knows about the NetherRealm Studios and their little formula they got going on. Like, first they came out with Mortal Kombat 9, which was 2011. Then you had Injustice afterwards. Then after that, you had Mortal Kombat X. Then we got Injustice 2. Now we got Mortal Kombat 11 that came out. Now everybody's speculating that Injustice 3 is coming out. Now, yes, just because NetherRealm has this little formula they like to go by, and they say the same thing about, Pokemon. Like, Pokemon had red, blue, yellow. Then we had gold, crystal, silver. Then you had the Hoenn games, which was Ruby and Sapphire Emerald. And that's the generation where we started getting remakes, which was Leaf Green and Fire Red. Okay. Then we end up getting Diamond and Pearl. We end up getting Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the best damn Pokemon games in out of all Pokemon games. Fight me if you want to. Everybody knows Heart Gold and Soul Silver is the best Pokemon games out there. Then we got Black and White. Then we got Black and White 2, and everybody was thinking that, aren't we supposed to get a remake? I think at that time we were supposed to be the Hoenn remakes. We didn't get them, so we ended up getting Black and White 2. It was the first time we ever got a sequel to the mainline games. So, okay, everybody thought that was going to be like, the Hoenn games. Well, no, we didn't get that. Instead, we got X and Y, which I thought was going to be remakes, but hey, we got X and Y. That's when the Hoenn remakes came out. Hoenn remakes came out with Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and then we were waiting for the third installment to the Kalos region. We didn't get jack shit, which I still am kind of puzzled to this day, because after that we ended up getting Sun and Moon. Then Sun and Moon got Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So this is kind of weird how they didn't give Kalos X, Y, and Z, even though Zygrade was all about it in that game. Then we ended up getting, Sword and Shield. And instead of getting the third version, we ended up getting Isles of Armor and Crown Tundra, which is DLC. So right when they did the whole there is no Pokemon Z, that's where y'all should have sat there and be like, oh, wait, whoa. So there is no, that's where I kind of figured that they were like, all right, they're trying to do something different. But then it came out Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and it was like, okay, they're not doing something different. They're still doing sequels. Then we haven't got a remake since. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out in 2014, I believe. I believe. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it did. We haven't got a remake since. And we're supposed to be getting Diamond and Pearl. Actually, take that back. We did get a remake. I lied. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was pretty much the remake for Yellow. Pretty much. Now, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was ass. Straight ass. Super duper ass. I didn't like it at all. And the fact that they had the Alolan forms in there too of Pokemon kind of had me look at them sideways some more. Like, y'all can put them in the game, but y'all can't put, Johto Pokemon in the game, because I was really wanting some Johto Pokemon. Like, they need the love. They need some love. But the problem that I had with, like I said, the PokeTubers is the fact of the matter is that y'all sit up here and y'all talk about these games. Y'all talk about these leaks and all that stuff. Y'all always talk about these leaks. And y'all sit there and be all like, do y'all believe it? Do you not believe it? I'm like, then they want to sit there and want to call out the folks for making these leaks. I'm like, well, you much of a clown as the person that made the leaks, because you're sitting here reading them for views. Like, come on now. Let's be real. All right, so who you want to clown? You want us to clown you or clown them? So I'm gonna clown you for reading it. But at the same time though, it's they're just trying to build up hype for something that might not happen. A lot of people got the hopes up because of the fact that they thought that Diamond and Pearl's remakes were going to be announced at this last Pokemon presentation or presents. I forgot what it was called. Instead, we got a League of Legends version of Pokemon, and disappointment. I wasn't disappointed because I go into every Nintendo Direct, PlayStation Direct, Xbox Direct, even though, yes, that's not the name of their directs. I'm calling them that because I can't think of their names at the moment. I think PlayStation is Power of Play or some shit like that. And I go in there with my expectations not high, because at the end of the day, if you're going with your expectations low, you won't be disappointed like everybody else got disappointed. I understand people want the remakes. I want the remakes too, man. I really do. But right now, I don't see it happening no time soon, thanks to good old coronavirus. But besides the Pokemon stuff, there's more anime and chill stuff coming. Just not right now, because it is a bad time to be talking about anime and chill and all that stuff. And because, anime and chill is just pretty much Netflix and chill just with anime. But it's kind of bad to talk about that right now with all the sexual misconduct allegations being thrown out there. So I don't want to sit here and have a whole video I just made talking about Evo and how it got canceled thanks to sexual misconduct, and turn around and make an anime and chill video. Like, yeah, that's pretty bad. So I had to postpone it. I mean, it's been edited on right now. It's to a point to where it's almost done. But I don't want to sit here and put that up and have, be insensitive to the folks that are going through stuff like that. So I kind of held off on that. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about is y'all asked about some wrestling stuff too, and how I'm kind of sporadic with that. Like, it's every now and then. It's every now and then for a good reason. It's every now and then because there's always something coming out with wrestling. It's like, just like with gaming and anime, that type of stuff, you can get something new every other week. So say, like, for instance, if I get some Pokemon news right now, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna put nothing out for the next month and a half or so. Wrestling is like clockwork with them, and I can't keep up with everything. I can keep up with some things, but not everything. I'll try to, get to y'all with the latest stuff or my thoughts and opinions on some things. Like, I'm about to drop some knowledge right now real quick, but trying to get to y'all about everything, yeah, nah, bro, I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's too much going on right now. But I can't talk about this stuff. So NXT stuff got leaked, and a lot of people are upset. Well, I won't say upset, but they're upset at a certain person. So what happened was NXT's main event got leaked, and a lot of people I won't say a lot of people, but WWE fans are pissed because Chris Jericho decided to share the results of NXT on his Facebook page. Now, how did he get the information? I forgot the name of the tag team. I think it's called IndoShare or IndieShare or whatever. I don't know the name of the two guys that's part of that team, but I know their managers. I think his name is Michael Bivens or whatever. When I see them on the screen, I just be like, who the hell are they? NXT is all about the new guys coming in. But one of them took a photo of the main event and who wins the main event between Keith Lee and Adam Cole, and shared it on social media. So he shared it, and a lot of people seen it. And of course, people are going to screenshot it and share it with others before they take it down. Well, Jericho was one of them, and he shared that Keith Lee versus Adam Cole results. I'm not going to say nothing about it, because I could really care less if they get mad if I say something about a spoiler or not, but I don't feel like hearing that shit. But a lot of people are upset with Jericho. Talk about something that's petty, that's unprofessional, that's disgusting. I'm like, first and foremost, how is that disgusting? It's like wrestling fans get so offended over the dumbest of shit. It's like, wow, you guys are so mad. Y'all so butthurt about that. Now, I can understand people who are upset about spoilers because, they don't want to be spoiled. But at the same time, though, we're on the internet, especially on Twitter. Twitter, people, it's like when people get on Twitter, it's a switch that goes off in their head and they start thinking, saying stupid shit. But the fact of the matter is, people are mad at Jericho for sharing it, saying it's petty, it's unprofessional, it's disgusting, it's this and it's that. I was like, weren't they doing the same shit back in WCW days? Weren't they like always trying to spoil what the other company was doing? The rivalry and all that stuff, that kind of thing. And I'm like, what if Chris Jericho shared it because he's actually a big fan of both guys? What if he actually does like both guys? What if he worked with both guys? What if he's, close to one of them? I don't know. I highly doubt that he was doing it just to be freaking petty. Because I'm like, people fail to realize that if he shares this with the whole world, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are going to go watch NXT next Wednesday to see, okay, so this is what Chris Jericho shared. Let me see if this really happens. Because I'm still going to watch it regardless of what the spoilers were. It's just the fact of the matter is people kind of taking it a little bit too far and a little too offended by it, saying that, Jericho gets a pass. So Jericho go get a pass for this. Y'all let Jericho get off with too much. He's disgusting. His fans are disgusting. And I'm just like, wow, man. That really? That's I think that's just out of pocket, out of line, to be completely honest with y'all. Y'all start coming for the fans that are actually fans of this Jericho's character. And it's just like, that don't make sense, man. It's not that deep. It's truly, truly, really not that deep. But people are making it seem like it's just more than what it needs to be. And I'm like, he shared something from NXT. Okay, some stuff from NXT got leaked. Before NXT had moved to USA and live TV, their shit was getting leaked every other day. All right, they always had tapings. Because if my memory serves me correctly, NXT used to film about 5 weeks of TV tapings in one night, and all the results would be leaked out right then and there, like who became champ, who was the next NXT takeover, what feuds are being built up on. PWU, Pro Wrestling Unlimited, I used to follow them all the time on YouTube, and they used to always drop some knowledge and tell us what happens in the NXT recordings or TV tapings. So I'm just like, this ain't nothing new. To be honest with you, if you really think about it, before AEW even showed up, NXT stuff was getting leaked regardless. And on top of that too, Dave Meltzer said he got backstage sources, and majority of the time he be leaking stuff too. So I'm just like, I really don't see the issue of why when Jericho shared the main event of NXT, people got upset. People got upset because it was Jericho. People didn't get upset with Wrestle Talk, No DQ, Cultaholic, some other wrestling YouTube channels that I follow. They ain't get mad at them because they showed it spoiler too. But they let y'all know, spoilers. Jericho shared it. It was a spoiler. So either you clicked on it or you could just scroll past it. That's about simple as that. But people made it more than what it is. There's one, I think it's a female that I talked to on Twitter, was trying to make it seem like, I was mad and all that stuff. I said, no, I'm not mad. This isn't really something not to be mad about, to be honest with you. But she tried to make it seem like that I was upset that, Precious Jericho and all that stuff. I was like, no, that's not even it. It's not even it. It's like, if you're going to get mad at Jericho, y'all need to get mad at the person who started the league in the first place and go from there. But they were all like, yeah, no, we accepted the fact that he did that. I say, yeah, but y'all not really saying much. Y'all just want to keep harping on Jericho's head. And this one guy on Twitter wanted to sit there and say that, he's so pissed off that, nobody's talking about Jericho sharing it. And I'm like, well, of course, yeah, we're not going to talk about Jericho sharing it because this is something normal in wrestling. They always leaking some shit. It's every other day something gets leaked. So I'm just like, it's nothing new, really. He must be new to wrestling because they do this shit all the fucking time. It's technically, you might as well go on and say it's part of the wrestling community. Shit getting leaked. I mean, dude, we always got to remember, it is predetermined whether we like it or not. It's not real fighting, whether we like it or not. So everything's been planned. Somebody backstage is going to be listening in or is in the meetings where they're going to be like, all right, so-and-so is going to win, so-and-so is going to be a heel, so-and-so is going to be a face, blah, 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 all that stuff. So technically, this ain't really nothing new, honestly. It's just people are just getting mad because it's Jericho and just go from there. Not mad at the person that uploaded the photo. Not mad at the YouTubers that cover it, but the pro wrestler who, you know, who works for the rival company shared it. And like I said, I don't think Jericho had no ill will about sharing it or anything. I don't think he was really thinking, I don't think he was trying to be petty or anything. He just shared it because, one, if you go follow him on Facebook and his actual page, he talks about all types of wrestling. So this here ain't nothing really new. But for some folks who are just anti-WWE or anti-WWE or anti-AEW and stuff, this is what the fans do. And it's a really toxic community. You just have to, I guess, you know, weed them out, I guess. You know, when I get into these debates with people online about, you know, wearing a mask at the wrestling shows or Jericho dropping some knowledge and trying to, you know, spoil NXT main event, I tell folks it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. But they make it more than what it need to be, and it's just like, y'all, there's more serious stuff y'all can be mad about, and y'all mad about somebody spoiling a main event that is supposed to be really, really good. I'm still gonna watch it regardless of what my knowledge of who wins and who doesn't win. I'm still gonna go watch it because fans ain't sitting there saying that AEW didn't get spoiled, because AEW got spoiled too. Their whole damn show got spoiled. So it's like, all right, so NXT's main event got spoiled. Fyter Fest Night 2 got spoiled. Even Stevens, y'all can drop the shit now. But they just want to keep it going because, you know, they got nothing else better to do but to complain about some stupid shit. Is what it is. So I'm not mad at Jericho. Jericho just doing what Jericho does. Some people saying, oh, he a heel. People gonna defend him. And there was this one tweet before I wrap up this video that kind of got me. That just had me look at wrestling fans like they're fucking stupid. This fool sat there and said, if anybody tries to justify what Chris Jericho did is a hardcore AEW shill anti-Vince, and there is no half and there is no in between. I was like, no, there's some in between. There's some in between. Trust to know that. You just sound like a whole ass idiot. It's like there is in between because you still failing to realize one of the NXT guys had shared the photo. That's where the problem. That's where the root of the problem is. I should get on him, but they want to not talk about that. They don't want to talk about that though. They don't want to talk about that, and that's the problem with the wrestling community as a whole. It's like y'all need to, you know, point fingers at everybody, just not one person. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all gonna get mad at Jericho for sharing it, then y'all need to get mad at Wrestle Talk and all these other places that share it. Then on top of that too, like I just said, it's really not that serious. It's really not. Y'all make it more than what it is. Y'all still gonna watch it regardless. It could have been a swerve. I highly doubt it is, but it could have been. But other than that, guys, you know, like I said, these videos is gonna be coming out every now and then. Wrestling videos just every now and then. But the set schedule is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and sometimes Friday. So this video is about to go up, and I don't know what I got for y'all tomorrow. I gotta go look at what all videos I got edited right at the moment. But other than that, guys, please take care of yourself. Please be safe. You know, you are loved, man. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. You know, come find me on the Switch, Nintendo's, whatever Nintendo's online is called, PSN, Xbox Live. Just hit me up in the comments. Follow me. You know, we could talk about anything and everything as long as it's, you know, not belittling somebody or, you know, talking down about somebody. But other than that, guys, be safe. Peace.